I'm William Benson. What is brand strategy? Brand strategy is a plan that encompasses specific long-term goals that can be achieved with the evolution of a successful brand. The combined components of your company's character make it identifiable. A well-defined and executed brand strategy affects all aspects of a business and is directly connected to consumer needs, emotions, and competitive environments. First, let's clear up the biggest misconception about brand strategy. Your brand is not your product, your logo, your website, or your name. In fact, your brand is much more than that. It's the stuff that feels intangible, but it's that hard to pin down feeling that separates powerhouse and mediocre brands from each other. So to help you rein in what many marketers consider more of an art and less of a science, we've broken down 7 essential components of a comprehensive brand strategy that will help you keep your company around for ages. Purpose. Every brand makes a promise, but in a marketplace which consumer confidence is low and budgetary vigilance is high, it's not just making a promise that separates one brand from another, but having a defining purpose. While understanding what your business promise is necessary when defining your brand positioning. Knowing why you wake up every day and go to work carries more weight. In other words, your purpose is more specific in that it serves as a differentiator between you and your competitors. How can you define your business purpose? Functionality. This concept focuses on the evaluations of success in terms of immediate and commercial reasons. And in fact, the purpose of the business is to make money. Intentional. This concept focuses on success as it relates to the ability to make money and do good in the world. While making money is important to almost every business, we admire brands that emphasize their willingness to achieve more than profitability, like IKEA. IKEA's vision isn't just to sell furniture, but rather to create everyday life. This approach is appealing to potential customers as it demonstrates their commitment to providing value beyond the point of sale. While defining your business purpose, keep this in mind. While making money is a priority, operating under that notion alone does little to set your brand apart from others in your industry. Consistency. The key to consistency is to avoid talking about things that don't relate or enhance your brand. Add a new photo to your business Facebook page. What does it mean for your company? Does it align with your message? Or was it just something funny that would quite frankly confuse your audience? In an effort to give your brand a platform to stand on, you need to be sure that all your messaging is cohesive. Ultimately, consistency contributes to brand recognition, which fuels customer loyalty. To see a great example of consistency, let's look at Coca-Cola. As a result of its commitment to consistency, every element of the brand's marketing works harmoniously together. This has helped it become one of the world's most recognizable brands in the world. Even on the surface of its social media accounts, for example, the seamlessness of its brand is very apparent. To avoid leaving potential customers struggling to put their disconnected pieces of your business together, consider the benefits of creating a style guide. A style guide can encompass everything from the tone of your voice you'll use to the color scheme you'll employ to the way you'll position certain products or services. By taking the time to define and agree upon these considerations, your brand will benefit as a whole. Harley-Davidson uses emotional branding by creating a community around its brand. It began HOG, Harley Owners Group, to connect their customers with their brand and each other. By providing customers with an opportunity to feel like they're part of a larger group that's more tight-knit than just a bunch of motorcycle riders, Harley-Davidson is able to position themselves as an obvious choice for someone looking to purchase a bike. Why? People have an innate desire to build relationships. Research from psychologists Roy Baumeister and Mark Leary describes this need in their belongingness hypothesis, which states people have a basic psychological need to feel closely connected to others, and that caring, affectionate bonds from close relationships are a major point of human behavior. not to mention belongingness. The need for love, affection, and being part of groups falls directly in the middle of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which aims to categorize different human needs. The lessons to be learned: find a way to connect with your customers on a deeper, more emotional level. Do you give them peace of mind? Make them feel like part of a family? Do you make life easier? Use emotional triggers like these to strengthen your relationship and foster loyalty. Flexibility. In this fast-changing world, marketers must remain flexible to stay relevant. On the plus side, this frees you to be creative with your campaigns. You may be thinking, wait a minute, how am I supposed to remain consistent while also being flexible? Good question. While consistency aims to set the standard for your brand, flexibility enables you to make adjustments that build interest and distinguish your approach from that of your competitors. In other words, flexibility identifies or effective identity programs require enough consistency to be identifiable, but enough variation to keep things fresh and human, explains President of People Design Kevin Buttleman. A great example of this type of strategy balance comes from Old Spice. These days, Old Spice is one of the best examples of successful marketing across the board. However, up until recently, wearing Old Spice was pretty much an unspoken requirement for dads everywhere. Today, it's one of the most popular brands for men of all ages. The secret? Flexibility. Aware that it needed to do something to secure its place in the market, Old Spice teamed up with Wieden Kennedy to position their brand for a new customer base. Between new commercials, a new website, new packaging, and new product names, Old Spice managed to attract the attention of a new, younger generation by making strategic enhancements to its already strong brand. So if your tactics aren't working anymore, don't be afraid to change. Just because it worked in the past doesn't mean that it's working now. Take the opportunity to engage your followers in fresh, new ways. Are there some out-of-the-box partnerships your brand can make? Are there attributes about your company you've never highlighted? Use those to connect with new customers and remind your old ones why they love you. Employee involvement. As we mentioned before, achieving a sense of consistency is important if you wish to build brand recognition. And while a style guide can help you achieve a cohesive digital experience, it's equally important for your employees to be well versed in the how-to they should be communicating with customers and representing the brand. If your brand is playful and bubbly through Twitter engagements, then it wouldn't make sense for if a customer called in and was connected to a grumpy, monotone representative, would it? To avoid this type of mismatched experience, take note of Zappos' approach. Zappos is so committed to ensuring that not only the brand, but all brands remain consistent across digital and human interactions, and they've dedicated an entire department to the cause called Zappos Insights. By holding all Zappos employees to its core value and helping other companies implement the same approach, Zappos has built a strong reputation for solid, helpful, human customer service. Loyalty. If you already have people that love you, your company, and your brand, don't just sit there. Reward them for that love. These customers have gone out of their way to write about you, to tell their friends about you, and to act as your brand ambassadors. Cultivating loyalty from these people early on will yield more returning customers and more profit to your business. Sometimes just a thank you will work. Other times it's better to go above and beyond. Write them a personalized letter. Send them some special swag. Ask them to write a review and feature them prominently on your website, or all of the above. Loyalty is a critical part of every brand strategy, especially if you're looking to support your sales organization. At the end of the day, highlighting a positive relationship between you and your existing customers sets the tone for what potential customers can expect if they choose to do business with you. Competitive awareness. Take the competition as a challenge to improve your own strategy and create greater value in your overall brand. You are in the same business and going after the same customers, right? So watch what they do. Do some of their tactics succeed? Do some fail? Tailor your brand positioning based on their experience to better your company. A great example of how to improve your brand by learning from your competitors comes from Pizza Hut. When a Pizza Hut lover posted this question on his Twitter following Pizza Hut or Domino's, Pizza Hut didn't miss a beat and playfully responded in minutes before Domino's had a chance to speak up. If Domino's is keeping an eye on its competitors, they'll know how to act fast the next time a situation arises like that. And while staying in tune with your competitors' strategies is important, if you want to enhance your brand, don't let them dictate each and every move you make. Sure, you probably sell a similar product and service as many other companies, but you're in business because your brand is unique. By harping on every move your competitor makes, you lose differentiation. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it to be informative and learned a little about brand marketing. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.